kindly subscribe to this channel, and if you're in the family, welcome back again. And today I want to start a new session on my channel, and it's called Eat With Me. So I'm eating. As you can see, I eat a lot. So here I'll be showing you guys different African foods which I like, and I'll be sharing a little bit of what I like in daily basis, and also I'll be sharing about my country and also a little bit of Swahili. So as you guys who don't know Kiswahili and you want to know Swahili, you will be able to at least get few words to talk when you come to Tanzania. For those who don't know me, my name is Miriam Lucas. I am a 5th-year medical student, and I make content every week about lifestyle, faith, and medicine. Since we are now home and we are having a lot of free time, so I wanted to start this session so that I can be able to interact with you guys and just to talk to you guys. So today's food is rice and beans, and I love rice and beans since when I was very young. I remember we used to take a shower before we eat rice and beans because it was like our favorite meal of a day. Like most of the family, I know people from Tanzania will be able to relate with this. I love to eat rice and beans during the night. So during the night was a time that we were preparing to have nice food. So this the way that they cook in Tanzania, we use just only rice and water. It's the same as other people cooks, but beans, you have to boil your beans, and you have to have coconut if you have, and also onions, yeah. And it's so nice. So on this session I'll be sharing what I love, as I said. So today I just want to give you my top 7 K-dramas which I love very much. If you didn't watch my first video which I talked about how I love K-drama, please go and watch it, and you'll be able to understand why I love Koreans and why I am speaking about Korean right now. And this is very nice. So if you have not tried to eat rice and beans, I don't know, probably you guys have not tried it. I advise you to try it, and make sure you have coconut. If you have coconut and you add in the beans. And they say when it's like when you eat a leftover of beans, although it's not healthy, it's so yummy, guys. Trust me. Anybody who knows this will agree with me. Like when you left the beans and you eat beans, leftover beans and rice, it is so much better compared to when you just cook and eat straight. So last year there were so many nice K-dramas. If you watch K-drama, you will definitely agree. So I will just share with you a few movies which I watched, few series which I watched from 2019 to 2020. So I'm looking at them on my PC. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking on my PC. So the first movie which I really liked in 2019 is Hotel de Luna. Hotel de Luna is a very nice and interesting series, and for those who love dramas which are not real, what is the name? I don't remember. Is it science fiction? Probably science fiction. So Hotel de Luna is about a lady who stayed alive for more than 1,000 years, if I'm not mistaken, and she was alive and she could not die because she was under a curse. And one day she found this amazing guy who came to ask for a job to be a manager on the Hotel de Luna. So at the end of the day they fall in love, and the story just did go blah blah blah. So I think Hotel de Luna was amazing and I loved it, and I still recommend, if you didn't watch it, you can go and watch it because it's amazing. And the second series which I really love the most, it's Vagabond. I know most of the people who watch Korean series, and even those who don't watch Korean series, have watched Vagabond. Vagabond is a series of this guy who was just living a simple life with his nephew, and one day the nephew passed away, because he had a crush, and the crush was planned. So he started doing the revenge so as he can get back to the people who killed the nephew. And the story is very interesting, so I won't spoil it. I just want you guys to go and watch it. And the third series, it's called Secretary Kim. I'm not sure if that's the name, but I just remember Secretary Kim. But this series, it's specifically just a story of a secretary and a boss, and the secretary was very amazing, and the secretary was very amazing, and he was working to this arrogant boss who was with an attitude. I don't know what's wrong with I don't know if you're Korean, please tell me. Is it every Korean guy who's rich is like have attitude? And oh my god, don't look at this. Have attitude, because that guy, most of the guys, if they're rich, they have attitude, like real attitude. Yeah. So that is about Secretary Kim. And Secretary Kim was amazing. So she worked for that boss like for many years, and at the end of the day she wanted to quit, but the guy realized like that woman is the woman of her dreams. So yeah, the love story continued. So another series which I love, guys, this is a series which I loved the most in 2019 to 2020, Crash Landing on You. Oh my god, if you're a Korean fan, then you know this series. It's called, there's this series which I don't remember its name, but it resembles Crash Landing on You. This series is about a guy who is from, is it North Korea? I think it was North Korea. And this lady from South Korea had a crush, like, what is it called? Those big, oh my god, I don't remember, but she had a crush, and after that she met this amazing guy. And according to the series, South Korea and North Koreans are not supposed to associate, like they have a really big beef, like they cannot talk. So this guy ended up being in trouble because of the girl, because she's from South Korea, and they had issues there to transport her to go back from north to south. So it was a little bit of an intense series, but I think that was the best series in 2019 and 2020. And another series was Itaewon Class. Nigga, Itaewon is 2020, I think 20, yeah, it's 2020, it's not 2019. Itaewon is also an amazing series with there's this guy who his father died, and the whole thing, the whole story was the guy to have his revenge, because the dad died because of a certain guy who was the enemy. So there was a lot of things which happened there, but I like the way they put that character, that guy, the lead character. Like, he was a very calm guy who is a little bit with ambition, with a little bit attitude, but in a very different way. So I loved his character, and at the end of the day he was able to become rich and successful, and he had his revenge. And along the way he met this amazing woman, a very intelligent woman who was very younger than him, and at the end of the day they fall in love, and yeah, the story just ended like that. Win-win. So that was amazing, and I hope you guys are going to look for it. I'm not spoiling it, I'm just giving you highlights. Okay, there's this other series in 2019, it was Angel's Last Mission. Yeah, that series was also a bomb. I love that girl. I don't remember her name, I'm bad with names. So that lady was blind, and this angel came to earth. That's a lie. The angel came to earth, and he ended up falling in love with her. And at the end of the day, the story goes, she was a ballerina, by the way. She was dancing, and she was very nice. But I don't know why at the end of the story they say that angel was once a human being, and he died, he didn't have a life. And okay, that was a little bit sarcastic, but it's a very nice, and I recommend for you guys to look for it. And another one, and the last one for me now today, it's Extraordinary You. Extraordinary You is based on the comic book, which is like a story of it's like a book, and it's very confusing. It's a movie and then it's a book. So the movie is about that book, which the story of, I don't even know how to explain it. But the characters in the movie were also characters in the story in a book, but at the same time it's in a movie. Okay, I don't think if I'll pull this up. But that is an amazing series, and I recommend for you guys to go and watch it. I think I won't finish this, but I hope you guys are going to look for those movies and those series, and I know you're going to enjoy. And please tell me if you've already watched any of this series. And the last thing that I want to do is I just want to teach you how to say hi when you come to Tanzania. So when you come to Tanzania, you just say mambo, habari, uko poa. Yes, when you say uko poa, it's like, are you doing great? So if you come to Tanzania, just say mambo, uko poa, and the other person say poa. So yeah, and if it's morning, you can say habari za asubuhi, and somebody is responding nzuri. So habari za asubuhi is like good morning. Yeah, and somebody. So that's it, and this is the end of our session today. Let me finish my wali marage. It's amazing. I love you guys. Till next week.